Yo, Liam back for another episode of Minecraft survival games. Today we're playing the map Winds of Change, and guys, I upgraded to Windows 10. So today is gonna be a rant video about why I hate Windows 10 so much. Oh man, Windows 10 is awful. And you guys might be wondering, Windows 10, didn't that come out like a year ago? Well, yeah, it did. I just didn't want to update to it because I really liked Windows 7, and to date, it's my favorite operating system that I've ever had on a computer. So anyway, I have a Mac laptop, so this is the only computer I've ever upgraded to Windows 10. Granted, I mean, it's the only PC I own, but it's the only computer I've ever upgraded to Windows 10. And I wish I could revert to Windows 7, and I probably can, but I don't want to do that, and I'll explain that a bit later in the video. But oh my god, Windows 10 is awful. Okay, so I avoided upgrading for a long time because, well, I didn't think there'd be, I mean, it always said I'd be able to update it later, so I'm just like, okay, I'll only update it when I have to. Then I got a notification saying, like, after a certain date in July, it is no longer gonna be free to download. So it's like, I might just want to download it for free while it's available. But I still wasn't for sure at that point. I still wasn't for sure that I wanted to get it. But then, every single time I turned my computer on, they made sure to update me at least 3 times to tell me that Windows 10 is still available to download for free. And they were non-stop. They would come up in the middle of me playing games. They'd come up in the middle, or one would always be there when I booted up my computer, which, I mean, I guess is normal. But then they'd come up during my games. They'd come up as I'm doing homework. They'd come up as I'm watching videos. And I just wanted them to stop popping up on my screen. So, one of the main reasons I updated was just to get the notifications to go away. And you know something's going bad when that's the case. Anyway, finally upgraded. And I kind of regret it. The main thing that made me follow through with it is that it's not going to be free soon. And the problem with that is I feel like Windows might get to a point in the near future where it's like, okay, Windows 7 is too old of an operating system to do certain things, so you gotta upgrade to Windows 10, and I don't want to be at a point where it's like, oh shoot, now I need to pay for it when I could have had it for free. So I'm like, you know, it's free, it's not gonna look that different, and it's not gonna be that different, so I'll go ahead and upgrade. So I upgraded. And I don't like it. It changed the way things looked for the worse. I don't know. Everything is a lot more square. I don't know how else to put it besides that. Everything's a lot more square, and I felt like they made a ton of awful changes. Like, what is Cortana? Like, I get it. It's kind of like Siri. You just talk to it and it can do stuff for you or look stuff up. But why is that on a computer? I see that, I think Siri is useful on a phone. It's like if your hands are full or something, your phone's far away, or you're driving or something. But if you're at a computer, you can just look stuff up yourself. I mean, if you're not connected to internet, Cortana is probably pretty much useless. I don't know what she's there for. Or he, I don't know what gender Cortana is. I've never even used it. But I know what it is, I just haven't even tried using it once. And then they have this BS internet browser called Microsoft Edge. Like, who are they fooling? We all know it's Internet Explorer, and the logo even looks pretty much the same. So it's like, what's the point? Just make a Windows 10 version of Internet Explorer to avoid confusion. And then, damn! Oh man, okay. That pissed me off, but I don't really have time to stop. I gotta be somewhere pretty soon. Okay, let me join the full lobby. I don't have time. Yeah, shoot. I don't have time to really stop here. Okay, 15 seconds. What's the quickest map? Zone 85. I'll die pretty quick on there. Anyway, now I don't know who they're fooling with Microsoft Edge, but here's the thing that really... Okay, no shit, I don't like this map, but I died pretty quick on it. So we good, we good. The main complaint I have with Windows 10 is I expected it to be slow when I first upgraded, and it wasn't. Now you might be thinking, why is that an issue, Liam? If it's not slow when you upgraded, you know, that's a pretty good deal. But then, I thought it was fine for 2 days, but listen to this. 2 days later, I go to Crew. I go to Crew, and I was uploading a video while I was at Crew. Since I wasn't gonna be here, I wouldn't need the internet speed. Are you serious? What a loser. Anyway, yeah, he can't even go that way. Like, what a loser. So, I wouldn't need the internet speed, so I went to Crew, and I was uploading a video while doing so, but when I came back, my computer was taking, like, 5 minutes to do every last thing. I mean, it took 5 minutes to close Google Chrome. It took 5 minutes to, like, open up a new tab. It took 5 minutes to, like, tone down my volume for something. It was taking an insane amount of time for anything to load. And it took probably, from the time I hit shut down to the time when the computer was off completely, it probably took about 15 minutes. I was actually watching an episode of Survivor with my family when all of this was going on. So every time it was commercial, so I do one thing on the computer and then watch Survivor for like 7 minutes until the next commercial break. And then the next commercial break, I'd come back and the thing wouldn't even be changed. It wouldn't be changed yet. So, like, it was taking forever to load, and I kept having to boot it up, shut it down, boot it up, shut it down, and it was all because of Windows 10. And it was awful. I thought something was seriously messed up with my computer, but it wasn't. Okay, I got her. Yeah, something wasn't messed up with my computer. It was just Windows 10 took too long to actually sink into my system, which I haven't really heard of before. And one of the worst things about it was I thought my second monitor had gotten broken. It wouldn't turn on at all. And it was weird because it was plugged in and everything. It had the yellow light on the monitor indicating that, like, power was running to it, but it just wouldn't turn on. And I didn't know how to fix it. Once my computer started going at normal speeds again, I was able to go into NVIDIA and then access my second monitor to be able to trigger it on. But there was a time when I genuinely thought that my monitor was, or my computer was broken enough to not be able to read my second monitor. And okay. Where did I put my sword? I didn't even see what happened. I know I wasn't fighting with it, but that guy cleaned me up pretty quick. I just had a lot to get through. But anyway, that's kind of it for my rant. I can't believe their update caused my computer to nearly break. It was horrible. I wish I could revert to Windows 7, and I probably can, but the reason I don't want to is, like I said, it might, since it's not going to be free in a few months, I don't want to revert back and then upgrade later and it costs me money. So I'm just going to keep it at Windows 10 because at the moment it's been running pretty smoothly. So, let me just get tissues. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. This is MCSG. I'll see you guys next time.